Hey boys and girls, I know that there were a couple issues with a problem that we did at the end of class today, especially in period 7. So I want to just go over one more problem like it. Here's the problem that I came up with. You have a certain angle, and that angle is 30 more than 4 times its supplement, and I want to know what are the two angles. So the first thing I kind of pictured it was supplement, so we know with the linear pair property that these two angles are going to form a line. All right? We also know that the two angles together will equal 180. So I could label one of the angles as x, since I don't know what it is, and since I know together they're going to equal 180, I can say that this angle would be 180 minus x. Now, I know that this is 180 minus x, because if you told me the first one, to get the other one, I would just have to subtract 180 from it. Right? So here's the angle, here's the supplement. Now, I know a certain angle is 30 more than 4 times its supplement. Well, that means that I could set them equal as long as the other one, I can add 30, I'm sorry, because it's 30 more than, and multiply it by 4. So I'm going to do that, and you could really do that to either side. So I'll say that if I take x and multiply it by 4 and add 30, which is what it tells me to do in the problem, I know that it will equal its supplement, which is represented by 180 minus x. Here was the original angle, and here the whole thing is the supplement. And now if I go ahead and solve this, so I'm going to go ahead and add x to both sides, and that gets me 5x plus 30 is equal to 180. And then I'm going to go ahead and subtract 30 on both sides. Sorry about that. 5x is equal to 150. And then if I divide by 5, I get x equals 30. Well, that's the original angle, which is right here. The measure of this angle is 30 degrees. And if this one's 30 degrees, well, 180 minus x, which is 30, would be this one would have to be 150 degrees. Now, just to check to make sure I'm right, first of all, you got to check that they're supplementary, and they are, because they add up to 180. And if I go 4 times 30, I get 120, plus 30 will equal this one. So that's, you've just checked your answer to make sure it's correct. And you would do this with supplements or complements. Hope that helps.